Good. It's been awesome. I think the team's really coming together. We're excited for this opportunity. Practice been really good, really competitive as of late, especially this week. So that's been awesome to kind of be in that environment. But definitely all positive.
You said last week, kind of, your mentality, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, your mentality was kind of bring it on, when it comes to potential transfer competition.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been more noise around that. Has that been your same just kind of mentality right now?
Yeah, I don't know about noise. Try to stay away from that. I don't think that's necessarily productive for anyone. But yeah, I mean, the mission for me is the same. The goal for me is the same: is to lead this team in the best way possible, go get a win and take it.
With Malachi moving on, do you have to be even more careful in the game to kind of keep yourself healthy and in there?
I mean, like, someone would say yes, but you can't play football like that. Like, I'm going out there to win, and whatever it takes is whatever it takes. Like, you can't go play football and be like, oh, I'm going to protect myself. Like, it's a physical game, as we all know, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get the win.
What was your reaction to Malachi entering the portal?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone has to do what's best for themselves. We're happy with the group that we have here, and whoever wants to be here is here, and we're excited to come together in that way. But I mean, it's kind of crazy environment these days. Everyone has to do what they think is best for themselves, but we're happy with what we have here.
How's this week been different for you, or maybe it's been more than a week, but than it was previous to the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously different in that I think the only real difference is that I have more kind of dialogue and say with Coach Riley in terms of game plan. But aside from that, like, I attack my preparation the same way, just because, like, in that role as the number 2 quarterback, you always have to be prepared. So I'm going to prepare the same way. I'm going to lead the same way. Just excited again for this opportunity.
Tosh said you were a little more vocal out there during these practices. Is that something you have to concertedly try to do, or is it an adjustment?
No, I mean, I think if anything, I've felt more like myself than I ever had. I don't think it's like a concerted effort. I feel comfortable in that position, and I feel like the locker room responds well to that. And hopefully they do, or else we got bigger problems. But yeah, no, it's been a fun opportunity. And I look forward to continuing to be in that role.
Miller, do you feel you intend to stay even if a portal quarterback is brought in, compete for the job in the spring? Next year?
Yeah.
Lincoln was commenting a little bit on it earlier, just about how, or we were asking him about it, how so many young quarterbacks now, when they don't get the opportunity right away, transfer out, find an opportunity elsewhere. You chose the other route to stick here and get developed. How do you feel like just making that in particular decision has helped you kind of to this point?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, I can't speak on other people's decisions, other people's processes. Obviously, like, they have to do what they think is best for them and their family. I think for me, like, anything that's worthwhile that you're gonna have to go get, that is difficult to go get, which obviously, like, we play a difficult sport, I play a difficult position. It's hard to win football games at this level. Like, it has to be earned. And if you turn and run at whatever it is at the first sign of adversity, like, you're never gonna grow as a football player and as a human being as a whole. So that's kind of been my approach. And I think in the end, like, as you said, like, I'll definitely be better for it, and I'm excited for future adversity as well.
Anybody excelling during these bowl practices and really maximizing it? I know we asked you that last time too, but it's been a week and a half or so.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I mean, I could sit here and talk about every single guy that's done well and come along. I think these bowl practices is kind of like a mini spring practice. So, like, you get to see a lot of guys progress, not only on the field and in the meeting rooms and in the weight room. But I mean, Mekhi Lemon's really, really coming along. I'm really happy with him. I think he's a guy who's really, really competitive, and I think that mold and that attitude really fits into what we're trying to build here. So he's definitely a guy that stood out. Elijah Page has been killing it, along with the rest of the younger linemen. And I'm also excited for the young running backs to get some opportunities. So, like I said, I mean, everyone's been doing great. I'm happy for everyone, but everyone progressing. But I think those guys really stick out.
What's been your relationship like with Cliff this year, and working with him, developing with him? I mean, what's that been like?
Yeah, I mean, he's a phenomenal dude. You see why he's had the success he's had as an offensive mind and as a human being. He's just been phenomenal to work with. I think whenever you get a guy that's had success playing the position, it's a unique opportunity to sit and learn from them. Obviously, he's coached guys at the highest level when it comes to Pat and Kyler and stuff like that. So anything I can kind of take from him is super, super unique, and I wish he was hanging around longer.
Thanks, Miller.
Yeah, thanks.